So, in light of what's happening in our country right now, I wanted to read a couple of words from the Seder I went to last spring. And although I don't particularly observe, well, at least not for a while, I would like to share this because I think it applies to everyone. And I think we need to remember some things going forward. So, skipped ahead to a couple pages. The history of the past century has contained numerous examples of ethnic and racial atrocities involving peoples all over the world. Yet there are still those among us who see no connection with past and recent history and still believe that we should not be involved. We recognize that tyranny, slavery, and evil of all kinds must be the concern of not only one person, one family, one nation. It must be the concern of all people throughout the world who value justice, freedom, and peace. We live in one shrinking world, increasingly vulnerable to what happens elsewhere. As inhabitants of our planet, as citizens of our nation, as members of our people, we have a collective responsibility to confront and resist all forces that strive to enslave others. We must constantly preserve this vision of freedom and human rights so that all may live in peace and with dignity. No longer can we be people who passively watch. What is happening there is now happening here. There is no such thing as poverty there. It's poverty here. There is no such thing as ignorance there. It's ignorance here. There is no such thing as oppression there. It is oppression here. There's no such thing as terrorism there. It's terrorism here. And I think what these words bring up for me is, there are groups of people that see people that are different from them as the other. And so when someone other is hurt, they're not, or any sort of injustice happens with an immigrant group or a minority group, they aren't seen as humans, fellow humans. They're just seen as those are the other people. But that's bananas because we're all here. And I don't think that because someone else came from a different place and has a completely different culture or perspective, I'm not threatened by that at all. In fact, I think that that is an opportunity to learn from each other. So it really, really stings to see a lot of people fail to realize this. And I think that we need to really wake up and not just, we need to condemn these views of one human is less than another, or, they can't be here because they look different or have a different skin color or believe in different things. We all believe in different things. And I think this is insanity. So, although I'm not practicing Judaism right now, I was really moved by this back in April. And since this attack in Charlottesville, I think we need to revisit this.